Hey guys, it's Perry. We're doing some Masters coaching. Again, we have some high elo stuff to look at. Student here is a Leeson OTP. We're going to do some VOD reviews today, so we're not going to do the live game into VOD review. We're just going to VOD review. I really want to take a look at how we can transform, again, another Masters player's gameplay to get to Challenger, I'm guessing. We'll see what's going on here. So yeah, let's run through, like, what's going on right now. What is your goal, essentially? Like, that's the big thing. Like, you peaked GM. Maybe a while back you hit GM too, or correct me
A
if I'm
couple months
wrong.
ago.
A couple months ago, cool. So what's your goal right now? What are you aiming for?
I just want to like get the GM with my duo. That's like the goal,
Okay,
and
so
it's
your
been like a struggle.
your
Just like
goal
I'm
is
just looking at GM right now.
get to GM, cool. And you're playing with your duo, which they play. This is relevant, right? Because they're playing every game with you, so every game is a duo game with
Yes.
this champ pool. Give it the tier 3 sub peng. With this champ pool. So it's not inherently a bad champ pool, but with the champion you're playing, it sucks. So we have that situation already clearly sitting in front of us, right? You're playing Lee Sin Viego with enchanters. You're not gonna have a good time. Okay.
Right.
So what we can do in a game, because you're literally never playing with a Leona, with a Nautilus, with a Thresh, with any sort of relative engage, your comp will either always lack, your fighting will always either lack, or your like overall, I guess it's composition again, is going to just be you're going to struggle essentially. So I want to preface that, like, you're not playing a champion that utilizes enchanters very well. If you
Hmm.
simply want my advice on, oh, my duo is a enchanter player, how the fuck do I, win games? I'm good mechanically. I've been GM. I've been high GM. How can I get to just peak GM again? Play Xin Zhao. Play Kindred. Play a champion that actually can utilize the buffs from Melio, Janna, Lulu, etc. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Would Viego not be one of them?
Viego wants engage. If
Oh
you don't
yeah,
have
true.
someone starting the fight, who's starting the fight? No one. You guys are screwed. You're just looking at each other. Similar thing with Lee Sin. You don't want to start the fight on Lee. Like you don't want to start the fight on Lee Sin, but you might have to, and that kind of sucks because he can. It's just not ideal.
Yep. Okay.
So
I'll keep that in
my
mind.
number one advice is you might actually want to consider changing your champion. Otherwise, it might just genuinely be too hard because you're actually playing at a um like a losing position every game.
Okay.
So we are looking at your account here. Um, are you considering, or are you willing to switch your champion, or do you just want to try this on Lisa?
I mean, I play Gwen. I don't think. I mean, maybe I'd be down to try, but right now I just want to try on Lee Sin.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
think.
so commit to Lee Sin is the play. Okay, I won't
Yeah.
include other champion theory. Then it's just going to be about Lee Sin and how to still win with enchanters. It's still very possible, still very doable. It's just more difficult. So do you have a game in specific you want to look at here?
Yeah. I don't have a like screen recording, but
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
um.
just use this.
Okay. I'd say there were a couple games like that. There's 8-4-8 loss
848.
yesterday.
Okay, we'll start with that then.
Um, okay.
Like right off the bat,
Left
just like
connecting.
compositionally, what I'm believe is going to happen is you're going to be playing. Oh, I opened the wrong thing. Fuck. You're going to be playing a good game of League, and maybe you have a lead. Maybe things look good. Like everyone's decently strong. Yeah, clearly you guys entered the game really strong, but no one's able to start fights. So you guys are just sitting there, praying that they do something stupid. Meanwhile, This guy's a pretty good tool. This guy's a great tool. This guy's a great tool. This guy can just walk through you guys.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Am I streaming or?
No, I'm streaming here. Let me share screen.
Okay.
Be able to see it all. Okay.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Raptor start, sure. We have really perfect info of the enemy jungler. This is very good for us. Perfect info. Okay. So Frog's clear. Nice Q over the wall. So maybe recall. Longsword. Deploy. Actively getting invaded. We land the smite. Nice ward. Okay. Okay. Where's the Q? Nice Q here. Smite's not up yet, so we want to kind of wait for it. It's good. Alright. One thing I don't like at all from this entire sequence is you're not really communicating to the rest of your teammates what you want to do. I'm sure you're communicating very well to your support how you want to play that sequence, but when you're playing a fighter jungler, the most important thing for you to do is like all the way back here, you need to be really aware that like you want to fight this. You have a longsword, you're going to be full conditions, you have a potion, and you feel strong. So this Ezreal can most definitely not use a Q on the Jinx and miss this shit, Q into the wave, or you know, maybe he can't even get this wave in because Jinx will just freeze it. But the idea is like, this guy's reaction could be quicker. Actually, he reacted without even having you ping, which is like, I want to ping 2, 3, 4 times to let everyone know to come to the fight. Okay, lack of communication is a big problem that can bite you in the ass in the future.
Yeah.
Communication is key. We'll jump back to that topic later for sure. It will be relevant. Okay, so we take 2 camps. We go down. Jinx ends up dying. Or not Jinx, Nami. Jinx is going far forward. Get Jinx splash. Kill. Okay. Toss into mid. Q. Nice Qs. Your Qs are on point. Okay, that's one thing. It's like, okay, for the most part, your Qs are on point. Here, you go down to camps. This is good. You are aware that your top camps are likely to be gone. This is a good sidestep. Your discipline, you're sitting on 1.1 gold. This guy trolls here. Nice hold. Here's where I would say, I mean, it's your Lee Sin. You must land this, right? 9 second cooldown. So do everything you can to land that. It's a very hard angle because there's a wolf here and there's a guy here. So you chuck it, you try. What I recommend is just save it for 2 seconds. Some of these fights, if you just save your Q for 2 more seconds, you would guarantee land it and then turn it into an even better fight. Overall, solid early game. Solid start for you. You did what you could to survive this. Nice. Make sure you land your Q. E. Break. Cool. Nice invade. Full support. Sure. Showing a lot of respect here. Our enemy jungler is just on this, no? Like, getting top lane, killing top. So, macro-wise, doing this dragon is rough when you have camps up here because he will invade them. If he's going to invade them, you need to gamble an invade here, or your game is pretty fucked because you chose to do the dragon. I mean, it's not fucked. You got a dragon, but you trade a dragon for 3 camps. If you're gonna be in a position like this, go do this on the red buff or go to the Krugs and tell Nami to leave. Very unlikely they'll check the Krugs. But also here, you gotta assume that like he's likely gonna be here or potentially diving your 1 HP top lane. And once he did dive, and you see that, maybe you're respecting. Oh, you want to look for this kill? Okay. At least you kill him, but it's like we got an assist here. Cool. 2 camps actually worth more than this like assist.
Yeah.
A plate is still worth less than these 2 camps.
Yeah, I could have played because I needed the gold for my item.
I see. I mean, when you do the math though, for all of that, it's like then these 2 camps still get you your item.
Yeah.
Right? Because 75 gold for the assist, 125 gold for the plate. Okay. You still got your item. I mean, mechanically played poorly. Miss out on some kills. Okay, so we have a near like perfect game where I mean we're down maybe 1-2 kills, a few camps here or there, so we can optimize more. But in terms of okay, are we winning? Early game is like yeah, we're up, 800 gold. So like we're very happy. Let's see what happens here. Okay, good. You don't interact with this guy. You look at your bot side, which is correct. Riven ends up killing there. And you're very disrespectful here. So, I think this is a trend in your gameplay. You tend to overextend / overexert our power / position. Pretty much all this means, all this says is you are trying to do too much. Doing too much is not a bad thing. Doing too much and putting yourself in a bad position is a bad thing. So, how can we do the exact same thing, which is push this wave and be safe? Because we want to push the wave. You W'd in, and you have no W now, so your tool to survive, you have no W. Now it's about a 5-second cooldown. Second has gone by. Instead of walking here to catch the wave, which we want to clear the wave, objective is the same. Clear this wave, go back to do camp to go to the objective, go to the dragon. What can you do differently that still accomplishes getting the wave, but you'll never die?
Stand behind the minions.
What happened?
Just stand behind the minions?
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, just literally wait 2 seconds, his minions will go by, walk behind here, and you'll never die.
Yeah.
0 chance. Or if there is a chance, like this guy has to start with flash, or just do some crazy shit. So, you are putting yourself in very dangerous positions very often without ever giving yourself a way out. And although you don't frequently get punished, or you haven't this game, you do here, and then you throw your entire early game away off this one silly death. I don't know why the tab screen breaks like this. This is quite tragic. I literally can't see. Oh my god, it's fine. It's very tragic here, because now you're just dead. And then we lose dragon.
Yeah.
Good, we're doing our job. Bad, very good dodge. Oh, not bad. Back to camps. Look for turrets. The camp. Good. Oh boy, what happened here? The fight's won. We got the shutdown on the pike. You W in, QQ the Jinx into Narnia.
Yeah. I just didn't expect the Echo to be there. If he's not there, then I just get out. I just wasn't thinking about the Echo, I guess.
Okay, so do you think it's realistic to be thinking about the Echo when you're in the middle of a team fight? Be honest. No. You're not. I'm not. I'm a challenger player. I'm not doing this shit. I'm a challenger rank 2 peak player. I'm not doing this shit. Like just so you understand, like, yes, it's possible. Oh, you're thinking about where everyone is while you're fighting and this and that. Yeah, most people don't do it. Why would a challenger player not die here?
They just go for the guaranteed kill. One Cho'Gath.
Yeah, and then do what after? What's the goal?
Do invade camps or dragon?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, sure, you think about Echo, but hell no, I'm not thinking about Echo. But this mid turret's free. Camps potentially are free. Dragon's potentially free. But you're like, I need this Jinx kill. And you put yourself in one of the most dangerous positions ever under a turret. And we have no W, again, under their turret. So if you QQ and you have W right away to escape, I don't hate it as much. But also, like, you're letting Cho'Gath live. It's like, just kill the Cho'Gath, take the free kill, go push the wave in, go potentially get camps, go get the dragon. This is the second timer on an important dragon timer where you are doing everything you can to carry this game, sure, but you're throwing these very important timers. Game-losing plays right here is what you're making.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big deal. Like, okay, like it's one death, but this death is the most, like, one of the most important timers in the game. It's like second, third dragon, most important timers.
Hmm.
That's the minions. Yeah. 100 gold. Nice, we get a free roam. Fuck, do we get the Otacon this game? It's winnable. Or does Cho'Gath steal? They trade well. A very winnable game. Wow, this guy's lost his mind. This skill worth the flash?
Nah. But
What?
yeah, I don't know what the dragon timer is. I guess if it's coming up soon, maybe it's worth it because we get it for free.
Do you get it for free if you kill Pike?
I mean, we have numbers though, because Riven is up in 10. You can just walk.
Depends on the dragon timer for sure, but the idea is like, I don't think you're like fully aware of that in the game, and the dragon timer is 34 seconds, so it's not free.
Yeah.
Right? Pike will be up.
Yeah. Probably not worth it.
So you're making plays where you're expending resources that don't have to do with objectives. Fighters and bruisers, they need to fight around objectives. Fighters, bruisers, and tanks. Right, fighters, bruisers are the same thing. Tanks,
Okay.
same shit. You're not playing
So
an assassin like Evelyn. You're not playing Talon or resource hungry Kane, Kha'Zix. You're not playing power farm Hecarim, Lilia. You're playing Lee Sin and Bruiser. You need the objectives. Because you fight team fights, you win them. You have a high chance of winning them. You're not playing around them at all this entire game. Or if you are, you're not playing around them well enough. Because you're queuing in turrets and you're killing yourself for the objective. You had a question. What was the question?
So yeah, I think like sometimes after like tier 1 turrets go down, like I'm kind of like not sure what to do after like in the mid game when there's no objectives up. Like the sale is like 3-4 minutes till dragon spawns. Should I just be
Sure.
like hovering a side laner?
I mean, we can talk about a scenario like if that shows up. This game, there were things to do, and you did them. There were objectives up almost every single sequence, and there were other things to do. Like 20 minutes here, you're doing autocon, setting up for this. Back here, we're setting up for this bot turret down here. You're going down, you're getting control for this bot turret. Every time you're in the game, there is an objective to play for. Dragon, autocon, rift, turret, turret, turret. If it's not a neutral, it's a turret then. Set up for this turret. Set up for this turret. You don't just like hover side lanes for no reason. You hover for a turret. You had the right idea. It's just that, hey man, on the very important timer, you decided to burn your ultimate for the spike. And then you decided to use your flash to kill the spike too. So you've used multiple of your crucial spells on the spike. So now when the dragon fight comes, you don't have shit. It doesn't even come. You just win it. Okay, well, this game is not really an even game or where we're ahead. When you're not ahead and you're playing the mid game, you literally just try to get what you can. Find picks when you can, find camps when you can, and find small opportunities when appropriate, when applicable. Okay, so like actively searching for these plays, not the end of the world. Shit like this is how you lose games, my friend. Okay, who's with you when you're doing this play?
What?
Okay, who are you fighting? Jungle, mid.
Yeah.
Support is like doesn't even count here as a person. Sorry, you're playing with an enchanter. Sorry, like it's like literally 0.25 of a player here. Sorry, you're playing with a Nautilus. You're playing with a Nautilus. At least you have 0.5 of a player. They'll survive. They can frontline. They can tank spells. This guy can't tank spells. Playing an enchanter. Okay.
Yep.
Your true damage carries are all the way over here. So now we've come into the next problem, which is, hey, you're taking shitty fights without teammates now. So,
Do you think the play is just to give up red or try to steal?
let me ask, what other play is there?
Yeah, that's the only play. We're just back off. Yeah.
You literally, like, even stealing, you're going to you put yourself in a dangerous position. So again, you're willing to do this. Why? Just give them red. It's just a red buff. Have it. I don't want to lose Baron over a fucking red buff, but it happens. Everyone does it. You know what's going to keep you here and not help you get the GM when the game's already going to be hard. Again, I cannot stress this enough. The game will be hard. Sorry. Okay, if the game's going to be this hard and you want to carry it and you want to get like you and this person to GM, you need to not do stupid shit like this. There's no other way around it.
Yep.
There is no fight for this. There is no steal this. There's do anything around red buff in this area past this line where it's their vision, you'll die. Kiana will combo you. Pyke can come here.
Yep.
Pyke's even slow. So then yeah, we turn this into they get Baron. And then now your carries are here and they want to fight. They one shot. But again, compositionally, your comp can't do shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for the trends. This like similar things that happen. In another game. Where we can find the exact same shit that'll probably show up. You have another game in mind?
Yeah. There was a Viego game.
Viego game? You said?
Yeah.
Let's stick to Lee Sin, right? Lee Sin's just your main champion.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense, right? We want to OTP the champion, Lee Sin. You don't want to switch to Xin. You don't want to switch to anything else. That's fine. Let's just nail Lee Sin down.
I just think like the other Lee Sin games were just kind of like they were just lost.
Why? Based on what?
Like just like griefers. I've just been getting a lot of griefers in general.
So
the
you
past
can't
few
play the
days.
game better to win the game. You don't believe it's possible. The
Like some of
losses,
these
at least?
games, yeah. The most recent game was winnable, but I just played poorly in that game. There, I think the most like games that are worth watching is the Glad game 4 days ago, where I went 14, 6, and 12. I lost that one. Um,
Okay, I think what I'm confused is I mean, no offense, but like, is your goal to get better at these champions?
I think I think I can play Viego, I can play Graves. The winner is just it doesn't look great. I know.
Okay, so
On other accounts, they're fine.
let's just work back. I want to work back. Like I want to work backwards to the goal here. The goal is to get to GM, right?
Yeah.
You believe these Lee Sin games are not winnable. Sure. Are there things you can learn while you're playing Lee Sin?
Okay. Yeah. I'll pull up another game.
We can also take a look at the Gwen game at the end, but I think like, hey, I just want to narrow like nail these trends that I'm seeing, win or loss. Like, hey, how about this 5-8-14 game where it looks like you're getting carried? Any of these wins or losses look great.
How about the 9-9-6-1?
Sure. I think you're missing the mark where it's like looking at winning games also will help you. But
Okay.
let's just take a look
Yeah.
at this for now. Let's see.
One second.
I'm not trying to fully look at this. I'm just trying to look at these three things right here. Right? Communication, overextending, and choosing poor fights. That's all I'm trying to look for. Okay? Because your early game looks again, we're like 5-0. So how do we put us we're in a position where we can absolutely carry the game? Where it's like, sure, your teammates are quote unquote inting. They're not yet though. Like no one's inting yet. Top lane died, sure, your mid lane's doing great, your bot lane's died one. Okay. So what has gone wrong in this game? We're going for objective. Your mid lane's walking in without teammates. So why are we so delayed to this fight? Why are we so delayed to this whole sequence? Okay, so support's on reset here.
Yeah, should have went for Crab.
With AD, if you want the dragon, this crab is difficult. Now, do we even want to fight the dragon? You're playing scaling. This dragon is probably just not a fight. Just go take the crab, go take this. Maybe you can 2v1 this guy. Maybe you can play for this. I don't even think this dragon's ours. Does that like breakdown make sense?
Yeah.
No mid
I think I
prio,
looked at this.
no bot prio. You're communicating dragon, not our dragon. Let's see what happens after. Fight. But at least we survive. Okay, we don't die here. Good. No one's taking the dragon just yet. We're sitting on 3. This guy's getting absolutely one shot. Overstaying the map here.
Will soon fall.
Okay.
Missed right here. Yeah, I should have went for Ash. That was really bad.
You want to win this, but you want to kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is the same thing I brushed on a bit like months ago. It was the exact same thing. You just don't have the discipline to really narrow down and do it. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to get back to GM? What's happening? It's like, yeah, so it's easy for me to just say do this thing. The way to actually train that, the way to actually do that is every time there is an objective alive, every single time, what you tell yourself is, I am playing for the objective, I am playing for the objective, I'm not playing for kills, I'm not playing for kills. Just keep reminding yourself, I'm not playing for kills, I'm playing for dragon. I'm not chasing, I'm playing for dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's number one. That's step number one, is just keep reminding yourself you are playing for objective and not kills. Step number two, winning objectives does not mean killing enemies. In order to win this, all you need to do is QQ this Ashe, E, auto, walk away. Whether Ashe lives or dies, doesn't matter. Ahri is in the same boat here. Ahri's out of commission. Why is Ahri out of commission? Guess what? Ahri has no ultimates. Ahri has no flash from earlier. Ahri cannot fight here. So therefore, we don't give a shit about Ahri. So even right here in this position, what I'm looking to do here is, okay, we got comboed. You can probably kill this Ashe, but even if Ashe barrier flashes away, guess what you're not doing? You're not chasing that. You're chunking the Ashe, and you're transitioning this into objective. So as you're fighting, the second thing to remind yourself is, to clear an objective, you don't need kills. So think about a change framework around what wins us games. Objectives over kills. Chasing objectives over chasing. Chunking equal winning. Killing does not equal winning. Okay, so your view of winning the game is I need to kill. And this is what I'm looking for, these trends, where you throw yourself away by doing shit like this. And it's like, we could have just killed this off. Do you have any questions on how to apply this in the game?
I think I know how to apply it.
Okay, so what's stopping you then?
I just like don't think about it enough. I need to like remind myself.
Okay.
Like I know that like the chunking stuff. I do that sometimes, but it's not consistent.
Okay, so we need to turn that into a habit, to where you don't even need to think twice about it. So then your learning objective is to turn this concept into a habit you never have to think about. Okay, so you need to learn it so well, you ingrain it into your brain that you just do this perfectly. Because again, you're a fighter, and fighters play for the fighters play for objectives. Okay. We've lost another dragon for the same reason, same cause. So we're in another great position. Should we die here? What happens here? Teammates recalling. Rise wants to go bot lane. 3 bot camps. Wing in to kill yourself. right? Choosing poor fights, overextending. Okay, so let me ask you, like, I guess there's two questions. One, what is like, okay, so like you're aware of like this is dumb, right? Like you're dubbing onto the ward to try and kill the Zed. Your top has no prio. Your teammates are behind. You're going into their jungle. Right? Like what's stopping you from stopping yourself and just going to farm your camps? What's the thought process? What's going on here in your head?
I just see that. I just look at the press tab and see the gold lead that I have over Zed. I just think I would be doing a disservice like if I wasn't trying to push my lead.
Okay. Your lead can be transferred to your teammates in healthier ways than just 1v1ing the enemy jungle. Go hover the Rise and push the lane out and maybe dive the Ahri, maybe pressure the Ahri, maybe get Rise and move. Go do the same thing with top lane. Go farm your camps. If you farm your camps and you farm them quickly, you're not necessarily doing nothing with your lead. What you're doing is you're waiting for an opportunity on, guess what? Your second item, which is really close. It's 400, 500. Actually, it's probably all three of your bot camps. You'll have your item and a little bit more. So you'll have second item, and that's a true lead. Right now, sure, you have boots on him, you have a little bit more AD on him, you have a little bit more HP. Sure. But what is a true lead is items. And even then, if I have items, I'm still not looking to 1v1 like this, where enemies can collapse on me and get me killed. I'm still looking for active plays where I farm camps, and I wait for the enemies to overstep into my jungle, or I look for picks on side lanes. You have the right mindset, but your execution on this is very dangerous, it's very risky. Instead of you making the risk, let the enemies take the risk. And you're also neglecting what a lead looks like. This is not a true lead. A true item advantage.
Okay. Just grab items more and look for plays inside in lanes.
Yeah, I mean, the way I look at this is I'm farming bot camps. I'm going to hit level 11, big spike. I'm going to get my second item first, and then I'm going to take fights on the side lane with my Rise, who's doing pretty well, and has CC for me. Or I'm going to look to shut down the Renekton because he has Terminus, and my Warwick, who can CC him as well. That's the way I'm looking at it. But first thing I want is second item. I don't want to fight like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so take a nice fight, and then we escape. Cool. Everyone lives. And then here, Rise TPs, Sivir gets caught. Rise ends up dying to the Ahri and the Renekton. Flush here. I guess what I want to emphasize, or what I want to ask, is what is your comp designed to do? At least the Sivir and the Rise. What are their champs normally designed for? What do they want to?
Just kite and deal damage.
Kind of deal damage, sure. So that, I mean, that's like all carries, but like specifically these two champions compared to. Say that again, sorry.
Wave clear.
Wave clear. Okay, cool. What I'm really looking for is they want to scale, right? It's core level, it's fundamental level. You have Sivir, you have Smolder versus a Draven, versus an Ashe, versus an Kalista. Like these champions, they want to apply immense pressure, right? They want to actively look for plays, they want to actively do things. Ahri wants to actually look to do things. Ashe wants to actually look to do things. These guys, on the other hand, they're down to go down some gold. They don't want to, but they're down. And as long as they scale and get back into the game, they're very happy. So it's like, yeah, this gold deficit feels like shit, But in reality, it's not the end of the world because a late game Sivir versus a late game Ashe, your Sivir will shit on them. Same thing with enchanters normally. Enchanters are the same way. Where the later on a game goes for an enchanter, the stronger a champion is. Now, that means their stonks are going up while yours are steadily going down. Which you have to understand that that's a good thing. And that's completely fine. And you need to try to mitigate as many of the losses as possible. So anytime you die, is you not scaling in the early game, or sorry, you not getting snowballed in the early game, you're not pushing your lead in the early game, and giving your teammates time to scale. Giving your teammates time to potentially get back in. Your job is to stall them for as long as humanly possible, because you simply will always have a super good scaling enchanter. You will, and then likely, what are you going to pair with an enchanter? A Draven? A Callista? Absolutely not. So from a draft standpoint, your ADCs are likely going to be scaling champs as well. We can actually just take a look and just quickly check. Aphelios is a great late game champion. Jinx, great late game champion. Ezreal, great late game champion. Sivir, Senna, fucking Corki, Sivir. Again, like your champions are simply going to be these champions that are good later on in the game. Because I'm not playing any like forceful champion like Draven with a damn Melia. It just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, your job is to stay strong as much as you can in the game. Stop making mistakes in the early game. Stop dying on these important timers where you can snag an extra dragon. Do you know how much time a second dragon stalls for your teammates? Do you know how important it is for you to stay alive and not die going for a fucking red buff that doesn't matter? So you can potentially steal the Baron when your teammates are just scaling? Like, that's what you need to understand is literally all of your games are going to feel miserable because you have an enchanter and your ADC is not going to pick a winning lane with a damn enchanter. In fact, if they win and like there's a reason why if you win with an enchanter, the snowball also gets out of control because I mean some champions can just do it, but I mean like bro, it's like Lucian every game. It's like Lucian Milo every game. It's literally like Jinx. This was like no duo back here. But there's a duo. Like back to doing. So we have more Lucians, more champions that are like they need items to function. You have a fucking Vayne. You have like a Aphelios, Seraphine. Like you don't have the hard winning lanes. And that's okay. You're playing a champion that can offer time for your team.
Okay.
So don't die here. Don't do this shit. Make sure you stay alive. You're doing the exact same thing when you're catching a wave way too far up. Like what are you thinking here? Just let your Warwick catch the wave, go into the top side, push top wave in, or get the top camps, or at least stay alive so they can't get the autocon. The fuck, I hope they don't get the autocon. Okay, at least they're I mean, you're dead. Your top side, it's fine. The one other thing we don't do at all is this. I haven't seen you ping like a single time. I mean, 23, 42. How did you ping? What did you do? This was your ping. Question mark pinging rise. Funny statistic I want to look at here. Put you on blast a bit. Our account IGN is EPM lol. You're not a okay. That's too loud. Nuggies, thank you for the prime. Look at the details here. Okay, so not many question mark pings. This is supposed to be question mark. 15 question. Okay, me watch. There's one. Okay. This game was 6. Would that rise? 15. What's happening? Okay, you're using this.
Yeah, that was just a bad game.
Okay. This is a very important like metric to understand. Your mental's dog shit. So now you ask me. So pretty much what I'm being prompted with is hey, I'm Masters. Okay, so Masters player with mental issues, tilts too much, with doing Enchanter support every game, scaling ADC every game, lack of discipline, lack of discipline with fights, unwillingness, lack of willingness to scale for teammates. Okay. Lack of communication. Master student with all of these things tells me they want to get back to GM. And then, to top it off, it's, I understand my problems. So, what I need you to do is, if these things, like, okay, you're aware of them, you're aware of all these things, that's great. I'm happy. Then, either you need to understand that you don't give a shit about getting to Masters, or you don't give a shit about your goal, and be happy with it. Be complacent. Like just be chill. Be a little more complacent. Or take it up like just, I don't know. I don't have I need like a quote for this, guys, where it's just like, man the fuck up and do it. Make it happen. I can't change your internal motivation and your internal reasons for getting there, but what I can do is diagnose and figure out what the fuck your problems are. And every time I've told you one of your problems, you're like, oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, I've reviewed that. Oh yeah, I see that. So then it's like, okay, so you've done my job yourself, by yourself. Good. I'm reinforcing that you're doing everything you possibly can to assess your own gameplay, because guess what? I can't teach you. I can't teach anyone. I can't even teach myself the higher level concepts. You can't go further. You can't go to calculus until you perfect your simple multiplication, your simple addition, your very baseline fundamentals, rules of math. To the point where maybe you make a few fuck ups here and there. Sure, maybe you mess things up every now and then. You're human at the end of the day. I'm human. But you need to be 95% of the time accurate, and you're accurate 30% of the time. Now you understand how to go from 30% to 85%. You understand you can assess all those things. Now your job is to actually get there if you care.
Okay.
Because the way I see it is, if you keep going at it this way, you won't get to GM. You won't get back to where you want to be. There's just no way.
Yep.
Oh, actually, we need to add one more thing. It's constantly positioning. Conditions. Uses conditions. Using conditions. Spells slash carelessly. Okay. Now, some positives that you have is overall great on Lee Sin. Understands how to land spells. Understands overall damage. Consistent early game leads. Decent team fighting. If when picking appropriate fight. Okay. This is the hardest thing to do for most people.
Mhm.
You've done it, which is why you've clearly been able to hit this, and you've been very close to Chow. How close were you to Chow last time we talked?
Like 3 wins.
Yeah. Like, clearly you're able to do that, because this is the hardest thing for people to do. And this is one of the most important thing for jungle, is having a consistent early game lead. It's just that every time you have these leads, you are in a good position, all this jumps in. Mental issues show up. Discipline. You're not understanding that, like, you can scale for your teammates and they can get stronger. You're not communicating at all the entire game. Positioning is poor, so you have a massive lead, and then you walk in one time, you just spell poorly one time, you die. You lose an objective, or you lose your camps, you lose something. Or you flash ult before a fight, before a massive fight's gonna come up. So you have no flash or ult to 1v9 the fight.
Mm.
Okay, so do you want to look at the Gwen game? Or do you want to look at something else here? Is there anything else that's relevant to you? Is there anything specific you want me to talk about, address? Let me hear from you, because you're, in terms of a skill level, in terms of understanding, hey man, you're not that far behind me. You're very close. Like, being that close to Chal, you're very close. Being this consistent on Lee Sin, fuck bro, I would say you're probably a better Lee Sin than me. Like, you know this champion better than I do. You land more Qs probably than what I would land. Okay, so how else can I help you here in terms of gameplay, in terms of mental, in terms of anything? What more can I do?
I guess like maybe just quickly just go over the gun game.
Sure,
So
you can look at
I'm
the
not
Gwen game.
as
It's not in your match history. Sadly. It's a
okay, let
14-6
me
game.
try something. Yeah.
You have the raffle file at least?
Now I think if you look up this guy's profile, you should be able to find it.
Good idea. Who are you
Just
looking at?
Discord message you.
Good idea, good idea. I actually always forget about this mechanic.
Yeah, this
What was
is
his
cool.
scoreline? What was his champ?
Was 8-7-10.
Cool. By the way, one of the key unlocks for me going from maybe it was like Chal, I'll say that from Chal 800 to Chal 1200 LP, that range of me just like staying in between, never really peaking higher, was communication. Pinging is the most broken thing in the game, and you don't ping at all. In fact, what you do is you question mark order fucking enemies warded ping.
Yep.
That is one of the key unlocks for me to push from 800, 1200 average player all the way up to my peak, which was 1871 LP. I was able to hit rank 2 because one big thing was just communication, like simply communication. Then of course there were other important things, but without communication, I don't think I would have been able to get there. Okay, so let's just take a look at, like, let's just go past early game a bit, so we're massively fed. Let's take a look at this position. So we have, I mean, we're so fed. Take a kill. And then we just can't get enough of the fights, man. It doesn't matter what champion you're playing, it seems. Lee Sin or not. Hey, objective's coming up in, see how long that is. 21 seconds. Hey, you're sitting on 1.1k gold, 1.2k gold, so that's a rod for you. Cool. Whether Cassante wants this kill or not. Actually, we killed this guy. Cool. Take the wave. Recall or go to the dragon. Either one. You got the pick. You got the 2 picks you need. 3, actually. Zed is still breaking the bot turret. Holy fuck! Is the map won? The game won. Okay. What's happening here? You're going in for more. You need to stop that. That is really just terrible stuff. Terrible, terrible stuff. Oh, the red buff. I need to fight the red buff again. The damn red buff, my friend. But right now, Lucian, not that he's that strong or anything, he's catching mid wave, so you're down a teammate. Zed, the guy who's actually strong, relevant this game at least, he's in the top side. He's actually on this side where you're trying to play for this turret, slash maybe even the Otacon. You are again thinking about red buff. And guess what? You throw 1k shutdown away for red buff. It's like, man, okay, like, so it's like, what's up?
Wait, what? So at what point should I like realize that red is gone? Like if you look at the like power of war. Am I just not looking at the map enough?
I mean, where are these guys running to?
They could be running to mid.
Did they show
It
mid?
didn't show. I mean, they still could show.
Did they show mid?
So yeah.
So
It's too-
where did the
safe.
Blitzcrank, Samira, and Master Yi magically go?
Yeah, it's a red buff.
It doesn't matter if it's red buff here. Fuck, they can be in this bush. I'm not walking bot side. Not me. Emilio can, Lucian can, Zed can, Cassante can. Not me. I'm not dying. I'm about to carry this game. The problem is, it's not just that. It's the fact that you not only walk in with the awareness they are there. You just saw someone, and you're clearing a fresh ward from Blitzcrank, right? Fresh ward, 145. You know the HP. It's just been placed. Just been placed. You decide, I must go for my red. Oh, hello, this fucker's not even in the bush. What the fuck is that? And you're like, oh, I need red buff. Fuck, don't steal red. No. Okay, and you're masters for a reason. And you're gonna stay masters for a reason. And you won't get the job.
Yeah.
Come on, at least you want me to be a consistent shot player. Maybe you'll peak at one time. Maybe that's all you care about. Sure, that's not. I'm just giving you the blunt truth to this. This is just silly. This is very silly here. Come on, this is the second time in a row where I've seen you do the exact same thing. So just let them have the bot camps. You guys can fucking have it. I will go topside, sit in my bot side, use all your wards. Good, very good. I'm gonna do the autocon. I'm gonna get my entire team.
I think it's just. I just don't. Sometimes I just forget to look at the map. Like, do you have any like tips for like just looking at the map more?
Not really, other than like every time I decide to make a play, or I choose to do something, whether it's right or wrong, I look at the map before I make a play. The three OP things to do before anything happens: look at the map, look at the tab, look at the fight, and see what's going on, or look at your teammates. If you're telling me you're like not looking at the map, well, of course you're gonna make just dumb choices here and there. I mean, this is less about looking at the map. There could be nothing on the top side. Zero camps. Fuck, you could even just make it the moment you walk into the top side, you'll die. You could literally say the moment you walk here, you just die. And I'm still not walking bot side, because the moment I walk in bot side, I die. So let me ask, can you problem solve what will allow me to walk into bot side? All the way back here. When I see these gremlins walking down here, how can I unlock my bot camps? What can I do? There are two options here. Fuck, there are like three.
Yeah, just ping.
Okay, that's one. Ping your team. Ping who though? Who's important to come here?
Cassante?
Yeah, Cassante wants
Just
Lotion? What the fuck is this guy gonna do, bro? This guy shows up with his fucking like little water guns, bro. Literally, look at his items. He has literal water guns. Bring Daddy Cassante, bro. Fuck, who's killing this guy? It's literally Daddy right here, bro. Go get him in the fight. Okay, at the moment you see Zed go topside, like pivoting here. Ping him! Do you see what happened? They walked over your vision. Get him to come help. Get him to come help. Fuck, bro. The moment you see this shit, ping. Assist ping. You assist ping one time. No one's gonna fucking respond to you, bro. No one's gonna respond to you. Get Daddy Cassante in the fight, bro. You win the game. You know what Daddy Cassante's gonna do? He's gonna W them back straight into you while you wait, and then you guys are the ones giving them back shots, and they're not back shotting you. Okay, so you can win the game here, but you don't communicate. You don't get your Zed to come. There's two solutions here. There's like Zed can face check here too. The third solution is, bro, they're walking into your bot side. Hello. Fuck your top camps. They're safe. Just go bot side right now and get everyone to come right now. And then you'll be in the bush while stupid Blitzcrank and stupid Samir are face checking you. You actually have some mid lane control. You definitely do have some bot lane control. They're going too early. You'll shit on them. So many solutions.
Okay.
But if you want to defend your red buff, but then again, you don't even have to defend your red buff because you look at the map, Autocon's coming up. If you're telling me you're not even aware that Autocon is coming up, well, guess what? I other than say like fuck, like I'm trying to give you practical things to do, but it's like seriously, man, come on, like you know how to look at your map, right? Like fucking hold like every time you want to make a play, look at the map. Every time you're like, oh, what should I do? Look at the map. Every single time, look at the damn map. Fuck, your neck should be literally looking at the map the whole time. Perma.
Mhm.
And then like also it's like, okay, there are objectives at every point in the game. Just memorize this, literally. Fuck, bro. Set a timer, dude. Actually, this is probably some like OP tech I just thought of. If there is a timer out there where it's like literally a minute before, so literally like 19 minutes, there's a timer. There's a beep beep beep, or like 15 minutes, there's a timer for Herald. Beep beep beep. 24 minutes, there's a timer for Baron. Bro, you'll never forget.
Mhm.
But every objective or every single time a dragon spawns, get a macro and then like 4-minute timer. So you just are aware, or 3-minute timer. Too. So you know what I did when I practiced being aware of dragon timer. 5 minutes, I would be aware. Okay, dragon was slain. 5 minutes later, it's gonna come up, and then the 4-minute mark, 4 minutes later, it's gonna come up, and then the 3-minute mark, 3 minutes, 3 minutes gonna come up. 2-minute mark, 2 minutes gonna come up. 1 minute, then 1 minute's gonna come up. Every objective. That's another practical way you can do it. You
No,
need to have
so
a reason to look at the
what did
map.
you do for the 1 minute? What I'm not sure what you meant by your last statement.
So it's like, okay, someone just killed the dragon. Right here, someone just killed the dragon. It's gonna respawn in 5 minutes, right? So
Mhm.
every minute that passes, I am just holding tab again, and I'm looking at the dragon timer just to confirm. Okay, 4 minutes left on dragon. Okay, a minute goes by, 3 minutes left on dragon, and I'm holding tab, and it's just prompting me, and just that you need timers to prompt you to do something. Me telling you look at the map does nothing. You telling yourself look at the map does nothing. What are we looking at the map for? Well, we're looking at the map to see waves, see objectives, to see camps, to see where people are. You're looking at the objective to spot holes in their fog of war. You need a reason to hold tab, to look at the map, and to look at things. You need a reason to gather your information.
I think my objective, like preparation, like it's not great. The most I do, I just like try to finish my like if dragon spawning in a minute, I want to have my top side camps down. That's pretty much like the extent of how I prepare. Like you know
Okay.
the weak side, strong side.
Yeah, I mean, think more.
Is there
Like okay, other than like me saying think more into it. I mean, unironically, every game is so different when it comes to objective and objective timers coming into the fight. It's like, do you want to be there before the dragon spawns? Can you be there when the dragon spawns? Do you need to set up vision? Does your enchanter support need you so he's not face checking the objective? You know, like, hey, how the fuck does Melio go into the bot side and get vision? Oh, well, Melio can't because they will always die face checking anything. So then do you need to be there? If you're not there without vision established, do you have to give the objective?
Yeah, I don't think I'm good at coming to those conclusions. Like I'm not sure what the answer would be. Like this game, it would be better if we were there first, correct? Because the Blitzcrank, it's hard to walk into.
Why are you
So it's
asking
like
for my
kind of
confirmation? Why are you asking me to like confirm whether that's right or wrong?
I'm not like completely sure.
What is there to be unsure of?
Just in general, like setting, like in regards to vision, and I'm just not that knowledgeable.
Okay, but you're right. So why is there doubt?
So when is it okay to just walk in? Is it okay to walk in if like we have a frontliner? If we don't have a frontliner, it's never okay to walk in.
Yeah, it sounds pretty logical to me. So the problem is you're trying to find the perfect answer to these things. I'm not, and no one really truly is, because there is no one right answer. There's no perfect answer. As long as you're making some decent sense and you have a brain in your head, yeah. Some guy can argue on the blue side. You never need a set of vision. Cassandre can always walk in. Some guy can argue on the red side. Oh, if they don't have any vision ever, I'm playing Blitzcrank. I'll always win the fight. Some guy can argue on 10 different versions of why they should or shouldn't set up here. Fuck, bro. That's what happens in challenger teams. That's what happens in pro teams. You have your top laner with this perspective, your jungler with this perspective, your mid with this perspective, your ADC with this perspective, your support with this perspective. Everyone looks at the game so differently. There's no one right answer. You listed two really reasonable things to me. Depending on what you feel and how the game is being played out, you adjust. So has Cassandre walked in any fight for you guys. It's like, no, he hasn't. So, or so far from what I've seen, he hasn't. Therefore, shift the way you're playing. Maybe that means that K'Sante wants to split because that's the way he views his champion. Maybe K'Sante is like, bro, I'm a flank champion. I want to flank them. That's the way I see the champion. I've literally heard people tell me crazy shit like that. Okay, so you have to adjust the way you're playing. And I mean, tell you, there's no right answer with that, because the K'Sante, there's an argument to K'Sante flanking. There is definitely an argument. And there's definitely an argument for Gwen flanking, for anyone flanking. There's a fuck, bro. My mid laner Shochi back in Fear 2020 no way, it's been that long. 2023, wow. 2023, brother was the flank Syndra master. The guy would just flank on Orianna, on Syndra. I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? But it just works. And he played it well. So, man, when we would have conversations, my support top laner and me were like, Shochi, I'm pretty sure we want you to frontline with us, or front to back with us. And Shochi's like, bro, look at my angle. I'm going to CC 4 of them. I'm going to win the fight this way. Let's just win the fight. It's like, okay, he's not even wrong. Like, he won all of our fights for us because he was a demon at finding mage flanks with Syndra and fucking Orianna, and like, just like, what the fuck? Okay, so stop trying to figure out the right answer, bro. You're a Masters player. You're a consistent Masters player. You've been GM. You're a GM player. Fuck, bro. You've been really close to Challenger too. Your knowledge is not that far off, and you don't need to be perfect or accurate to make a decent choice. You just need to think, man.
Yeah, I just feel like these like knowledge gaps though, they're a lot less like exploited in like Masters below. Like,
What do you mean?
like in Masters you can like get away with a lot more.
Okay, so
Like,
do you
just
want to be a
walking
Masters
in.
player? Do you want to be like everyone
No.
else where you are?
Yeah, I'm just saying that's like
Yeah,
it's hard. It's like harder to develop these like knowledge because like you're not getting punished, so you don't know if this is like mistake, like if better players would punish this or not.
But you are getting punished almost every single time. I don't know what kind of cope that is. Did you not get punished right here? Did you not get punished back here?
Yeah, I'm just like talking about like objectives in like particular, like setting up for objectives.
Bro, you've lost like 4 objectives in the last 3 games, like 4 or 5 objectives in the last 3 games we watched, because you're just putting yourself in a shit position and they're killing you.
Yeah, no, it's hinting. I'm more like talking about getting words and vision. Yeah.
So, the way to go about it in that case, where you're like, okay, yeah, well, like, these guys won't punish me if I'm doing the right or wrong thing, just go off results-based analysis then. It's like, I know people say not to, but what else can you do? Okay, that means with this comp, with this archetype of champions, I don't need to go in first, or I do need to go in first.
Mhm.
I want to emphasize one thing, and it literally just seems like you're not thinking hard enough about these things. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm
And
definitely not.
you're acknowledging and you're admitting to and you're aware of it. There is no need to overstress. Oh, Masters players punish or don't punish. I don't care. You're just not thinking. Period. The moment you start thinking, is the moment things can click better, and you can stop making such disgusting mistakes.
Okay.
I think I get what you're saying in the sense of like, okay, look, I still don't have the answer to my question, which is like, when do I go in? Is it 30 seconds? Is it 1 minute? Is it 15 seconds? Can I just retake after? The thing about this question is it's a case by case situation. Are you fed? Is the right person fed? Are they fed? Do they have setup? Do they have waves? It's like it's an overall game knowledge question. You're not at a rank. I'm not talking to like a preschooler. Like, the way I look at my gold students and silver students is they're little preschoolers. So I can tell them, listen, man, 30 seconds. I want to see you there. Very important. And it's very easy for them to follow, and that will help them because that's all you need. That's simply all you need in those lower ranks. Because everyone else is literally just not even thinking about the objective, or they're too dumb. You're playing with Masters players. They are like the equivalent of your college students trying to get a Masters Literally a master's when the getting challenger, which is probably the equivalent of having a master's or a fucking PhD even. You're talking to almost that level of players, that level of people.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason why I can't answer that is because then we're diving into like an hour conversation of 10,000 scenarios we need to pull up and just compare. It's just case by case. This
Got it.
game, you probably don't need to set up too early, as long as you convince these two people to not face check, and as long as Cassante is playing front to back with you.
Okay.
Cool. Do you so okay? Let's take a look at the experiment. Let's take a look at one more segment. Do you have any questions on that topic specifically though? Vision?
Yeah, vision. I guess for dragon, is it just best to walk through mid lane most of the time?
Yeah, midwave is key. Although you are playing Gwen in this game, so going bot wave for a flank, it's not bad. You know, like it's like generally speaking, yeah, go midwave. You're playing Lee Sin, go midwave. But it's also like okay.
It's like,
Go ahead.
yes. Is it like how many people do you typically want to be mid lane with you? Or is it like as many as possible? Because I feel like in solo queue they're never really like grouped up that early.
Yeah, I mean, are you pinging to get the players you want to the fight? No, so we need to ping, we need to communicate then. And it's like, okay, so if they're not coming to the fight and they're not setting up the objective, then maybe you can't fight the objective. Maybe you should just go top lane then. Maybe you should get camp, you should leave.
Yeah, I'm just looking for like the general setup.
The
It's
general,
like,
yeah, you want 4 people mid, normally. And then like one person's like looking for a flank. And you guys are all clearing vision together.
Okay. Got it.
The problem is like, oh yeah, like your teammates aren't going to move properly here, but so are they. You know, we're all playing master solo queue. The one thing you can't do in the control is like use your damn team. You auto.
I just missed my center Q.
I mean, it wasn't the center queue. It was watch. Oh wait. Oh, I thought you hit that.
Still.
Life steal. Okay. It's the same thing here to me, which is you're not communicating at all. You don't even hit the scryers in this direction. But I mean, and then it's also the lifelong like, hey bro, you're playing with an enchanter. What do you need to do? You asked me at the start, what do I do to play better with my enchanter? You need to be around them. So if they get engaged on like this, you can follow up because they're using crucial spells on your enchanter. It's like I actually haven't seen you a single time in these games like connected with your enchanter. So then the answer is tell your enchanter to fuck off, because if you have control over that, great. Please do not walk into this terrain. You will die. Wait for me, wait for team, and then we can walk into terrain, and then they won't die. Or if they die, at least I'm there with them, which is good.
Okay. Is there anything else like specific to playing with like my duo that you noticed in my games?
No, it has nothing to do with you/duo. It's just everything to do with yourself. Only other thing is like, again, it just comes back to communication. It's like there's no way in hell your support should be dying so frequently to getting picked. This is the exact same scenario as this literal Melio situation, clearing the ward with Rise here. You're walking back here, exact same scenario. And then Melio goes in, gets caught, Melio dies, you lose the fight. You're back here. Back here, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So you are yelling at your teammate. You want to be good. You want to be GM. You want to climb. With an enchanter, you need to control the game. You need to control the pace. This is your game to win. This is your game to control.
Okay.
And then the only other fix to that, if you don't want to convince tell your duo to leave, is drop a camp or two of tempo to synchronize. That's the only other answer. Is instead of doing Krugs here, which doesn't help you with your item, just do red buff so you can recall earlier.
Okay.
It's like here, don't do this, just do red immediately, then B, because Melee wants to be.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, man. Lock back in on these negatives. We need to address literally all of them with a key focus on communication. I mean, realistically, it's a key focus on communication, objective discipline, and dangerous positioning. Like these three things.
Yeah, could you like paste that in the Discord?
Yeah, I'll send you this.
Alright. Nice.
Okay. All right. I'll see you around, man. Good luck with the climb.
Alright,
you got it, bro. You are greatly sin. You have a greatly sin at the end of the day. Just remember that. You lock back in with all the other skills. You need to attach good basics, good fundamentals, along with just lock in a bit for this. Like you need to really ask yourself if you want this shit. If you want it, you'll get back and you'll do it. You've done it before. You can do it again. But you need to lock in, and it's on you. It's on you to learn these things yourself, because the fact that you're telling me and you're acknowledging you're not thinking is it's going to be impossible for you to do your best if you're not actively thinking all the time.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I'll see you around, man. Take care.
All right, you too.
Alrighty, guys. We have a nice Lee Sin coaching there, Masters player. You can see the core fundamental issues were lacking, so the mechanics were beautiful. I'm seeing a lot now. I've coached around 4 or 5 Masters players who I think have the same sentiment of this right here. I understand my problems. Yo, Zalandar, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you, man. I think I've seen this a lot, where it's like, I understand my problems. And if you're Masters and you understand your problems, well, I'll tell you 2 things. 3 things, actually. 1, go watch Blue Lock. Okay? It's unironically some good advice. Blue Lock changed my perspective on climbing and on, like, fixing problems. You just have to do it. There's no cheat code. There's no workaround. Especially if you're Masters and you go ahead and you, like, get a coach or something, like, it's not gonna save you, bro. Like, it's, like, on you. You're trying to become, like, a higher level of, like, a PhD, like, person. You're trying to have, like, 2 PhDs, 3 PhDs. You're trying to, like, be the best of the best. The challenger is the best of the best. Number 2, other than, go watch and go digest and go, change your mindset. Number 2 is you need to understand maybe you just don't want it badly enough. You don't want it as badly as the last or as the top 300 current people. You need to actually ask yourself, do you really want it more than these 300, 400 people who are constantly working at it constantly? Do you want it more? Do you want it that badly? A lot of people don't actually realize how weak their motivation is because internally they don't actually care that much, whatever reason. And that's okay. It's okay to be like that. But if you are like, oh, I want to make a challenger, and then you have these delusions, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. And I think the last thing I want to say to I understand my problems is, okay, so I know I have these issues. The thing you need to do now is create actionable plans that cater towards yourself that will help you improve habit-wise. Because unless you're loaded with money, or unless you are, I mean, I will say even if you are loaded with money, having a coach there tell you how to, like, tell you the structure to fix all your problems Personally, I don't think it's enough unless you have the coach there like 24/7. It's too difficult. So what I'm trying to say is the last most important thing to this is understanding how to create solutions yourself. And I feel like this student here didn't want to create the solution himself. Come on, it's not that hard to understand that when I am looking to do an objective, I want X, Y, and Z thing to go and do this. I want very specific things to go and do this. AK like 4 people here, AK 1 person here. It's very like obvious things that they need, they can understand. Figure the answer out yourself at the end of the day. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.